Hello. This week you're going to write your research paper. This is an important paper. It's worth 150 points. And there are a lot of different components to the research paper. Many of those components you've already done. For example, you've done the annotated bibliography. The only thing you need to do with that now is to take out the annotations. You should be able to use all of the different sources in your paper. Make sure that you call it the works cited page and not bibliography. All of that information is in your textbook, as well as I've given you several examples of what a research paper should look like. One other thing before I forget, you will need to do a peer review of this paper, or you can send it or set up a conference with the Online Writing Center. I will not accept a paper that has not been reviewed by somebody in the class or a tutor with the Online Writing Center. So for those who have already written their paper and submitted it, I will not take it, I will not grade it until you have a peer review. I gave you some information here about writing your first draft. Also your thesis. Your thesis must be the last sentence in your first paragraph. Please read these. These will help you with integrating sources, writing your conclusion, and I've given you an example of what it should look like. Also, I have some information about the thesis statement here, your draft, your first draft, the checklist. Look at that checklist to make sure you've done all of those different things on that checklist. I gave you actually 2 checklists. I have a couple of videos, one on blending quotations and the MLA format, how to format the paper. This is really good on making sure that you have all the different margins correct. I've given you several different links here. You do have a discussion this week. It's right here. It's about your research paper and then the task to complete. Your paper is due next week. After that, you will do a peer review, or like I said before, you'll submit it to the Online Writing Center for a review. Then you will submit it for your final. Take your time, but take time. You cannot procrastinate with this paper. All right, I'll talk to you later.